We are live. Hello, good morning from out of Inner Source, Galicia in Spain. My name is Patricia, and next to me is Robert, and
Good morning.
together we are the guardians of our place here in the Source, Galicia. So today we are here to um, bring a little more information about why we are doing this. Um, for us, it's very important to connect with the heart and with the heart frequency that is under it, so we can bring information to the world, to souls who are live all over the world. And we reach the people here in Galicia, and also with this forum, we like to, reach to you.
Yeah, yeah, it's very clear. We like to help people. That's our mission. We have two missions. One is
Yeah,
the guardian, being the guardian of inner source,
yeah,
the place, the land, with all the vortexes and the portals and the beings and everything which is re-alived and reactivated and opening in this omniversum, in the universe.
hmm,
So we are slowly starting to understand why we came here and what brought us here and what is our purpose here. And it's very beautiful because integrating more and more old knowledge into this land with our energy brings a lot of pleasure, a lot of hard work, but a lot of pleasure. And that's one part. So that's the land and the buildings and the plants, especially the plants, because we are building our small food forest, and it takes a lot of energy to dig holes and put plants in,
a lot of love too.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and then as a guardian, we also keep the fire of Agni-Horta as much as possible on a daily basis, twice a day, in the morning and the evening. And we are getting more in depth in that, and we will keep you informed on all our experiences. And the second part is that we are helping people to get in their balance, to get in their frequency, to get in their alignment.
Yeah, and how we reach that point is because of our own journey. And because we are here, we can spend a lot of time to our own process. And especially in this time that we are entering a new world, a lot of densities come up in the system. So by looking in our own dark
Density.
spots densities brings a lot of information up, and we are here to bring that up to other persons to um,
Yeah.
yeah, to learn from it and also to be aware of it. And we know if you are aware of something, you cannot forget it anymore. It's still in there. It's a seed.
Yeah, and that's also the process. If you've done something, experienced it, it's then you have the experience, then you are experienced
Yeah.
in that topic, so that you can recognize it at somebody else, in else's energy, and
Hmm.
then we can tell by experience, out of our experience, that how we walked through it, and yeah, what our ideas are in that.
Yeah.
And then the skills we have, everybody has skills,
Yeah.
and some of our skills, of course, is the base is light language, but that's more like a tool. It's like a normal language, you can speak in that frequency. But then there are some skills which are specifically ours. I think there will be more beings on the planet with our specifically skills, but we have them in Galicia and an inner source. And my skill is like laser guided frequencies. I can create holy, divine, and source codes, frequencies, and programs. And therewith, I can alter frequencies in the field of a person. And that's funny, but it's not helping enough because I need Patricia almost always to see what the frequencies I create and the codes I create are doing, because I'm not a really focused on that. I just create them, shoot them, and then they are. And then often then you can explain what you are adding to that or
Yes.
next to it.
For me, it is all about frequencies, and the frequencies is aligned with everything that we do. I'm going too fast. Chupacha katanya kataisia katanya kataya. Okopacha katanya kataya. What I do is I jump into different timelines, and in the different timelines there are blocked energies, and the energies that are blocked are connected to the emotions we have in the now, and the emotions in the now are here to show us where we can have more balance back in our field, in our here and now. Chupacha katanya kaya.
Yeah.
And what I do, I work together with my higher self, with my upper self. So every time I'm aligned, I receive information from a very high perspective, Chupacha Katanya Kataya. And the more I surrender, the more information comes down.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I tap into what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying I tap into my higher self, but it's like your over self. I understand. Is that true?
It's more the it's not like tapping in. I would say tapping in, but it is opening up. So opening up from out of my heart opens up the alignment of the field of information.
And is it higher self or is it over self or both, or what is it?
This is upper self, and then there are a lot of levels of different lives, and the higher self is connected to that point. So that point gives the information to step in different timelines, and you can see it like little bubbles, and every bubble is alive.
Mm-hmm.
And there are stuck emotions, but there are also happy emotions. It's a field of all your lives, and it's all connected. It's all bringing you in your upper soul connected.
Sorry for that was a little side way, but we just explaining, and it's a beautiful example. Patricia's channeling immediately, and so it's a nice example of how we can support people,
Yes.
beings.
Because
We were explaining what we do, and
Yeah.
we love to support. So guardians of inner source and supporting souls, beings on this planet or other planets.
Yeah, and there's also something else to share about this. This is the way we work, is to look at your now moment and then look from another place, so we can bring information out of your own field down for your heart, for your now moment. So this is just opening fields, opening information so you can receive more. And in the now moment, there's always a lot of fear density hanging around us that stop us of surrendering in now moment.
Yeah, and we started with telling that we do it out of our own experience, and we found a way of living at the moment that we every morning we do Agnihotra. It's a fire ceremony, and from the Vedas, which is very purifying, very powerful. The Agnihotra energy creates an opening from the heart alignment. And in that opening from the heart alignment, Patricia and I will share our things, issues, topics, and almost every day there's a part which is found, which needs light and can have some assistance. So we are practicing on each other every morning, 7 days a week, because it's like a way of life. And all this experience, all these little topics helps us to help other beings.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the intro. I hope that was not boring for you and interesting. And thank you for the channeling, because it was interesting to have that. Maybe we can now move into the energy and frequencies topic.
Mm-hmm. It's still there. It's opening. And the topic this morning we like to share a little bit more about is about frequencies and energy. So this is actually the right thing at the right moment, at the right now. Chupa chakatania katai seal shukutunia kapania katai. Okay, super. Okay, and this morning we had a conversation about how do we feel in this now moment. And in this now moment, a lot of information came down about judgment and how do you say that?
Judgment
Confessions?
and expectations.
Expectations, judgment and expectations. And this was connected to energy. And can I give the example from
Yeah, of
of
course.
this morning?
Of course, that's how we work.
Okay, so Robert has mentioned I'm tired inside. When I connect to my heart, I feel tired. And we zoomed in from, okay, why are you tired? And this is about you want to help me in the things I do. And for me, I am full of power at the moment with very, very much energy. So it's like a non-stop going process of energy. And this is something in my life I recognized. And I'm very happy to receive this point again. And in my life, I battled with this because they were saying it's like ADHD, or it's the positive way. The people around me could not handle my energy, so I was always busy to.
I have to. You mentioned ADHD, and I don't know if that's English, so I'm
Okay.
trying to find a translation for that.
Yes, so I was always battling with the frequency of energy to fit in life, or to fit in a group where I was at that moment. So actually, what I was doing, I was bumping to all the situations and not being aligned with the energy that was for me. And the energy that was for me was there to bring the light from that energy to that group. So all those times I was just busy with fighting and fighting it. And by zooming in, these days, this morning was
Yesterday
a
evening
topic.
and today.
Yeah, but also it was already an ongoing process. I felt that I also had a lot of expectations from my surrounding around me, that people, connect to my energy. And also, I wanted to be seen. I want to, there was a lot of fear under it. Fear that connect me to, okay, rejection, not being seen, fear of being left alone. So I was just bumping into it to yeah to feel negative about myself, about my energy. So how's that for you?
For me, the topic is interesting because you were the last part you were saying. I was writing a little bit. First of all, I was searching for ADHD, which is what was it in English? It's ADHD, ADHD. It's the same. I didn't know it, but now I know it, and so I was checking that. So that's why I was looking into the telephone.
Mm-hmm.
The topic of the last days of the being tired is that I lost physical energy and energetical energy by trying to keep up with your energy, and by that was not a problem, but because I wasn't listening and feeling into my own energy.
Mm-hmm.
So by not being aligned with my own energy, I was creating a waste of energy for my system, and therefore my energy goes down, and physically my body is saying, I'm tired, I'm pain, and blah blah blah. And so doing that for a longer period continued to even have worse nights because the body is in pain, and then the next day something needed to be done in the land, so I was overacting upon the physical part again. So it's like a spiral downwards, and downwards in the sense of less energy. And when you were explaining this, I was writing down, so there is a topic, in this case, my energy is going down. And when we look into it, there's almost always some kind of a fear basis in it. So when we point out the topic, we look into it, we find some kind of a fear base, we can put light on it. Expression is one of them, the topic of last time. We can talk about it. It already brings space and light. And then we create a new balance. And so this is like the way I understand that we work. So this topic is already very healing for me by looking at it, talking about it, and then even finding out what parts are under it. Maybe one is fear, maybe there are some others, inner child, whatever. It's not really important at this moment for the general topics. And then you put light on it and love and whatever is needed for the topic, and it creates a new balance from which you can move on. So it's very profound and very simple, because you don't have to relive that topic.
Yeah, and we put light, love and light on the topics, and it gives space so all traumatic experience can be cleaned in the field.
Yeah.
So it's by doing it, it gives space to heal things, and to heal things, it's also part of surrendering, because you really have to be vulnerable at that moment, and we are afraid of being vulnerable, and actually being vulnerable is just that what is to heal and to bring the love and light into the system.
Yeah, some people are saying that healing is not the right word, rebalancing or whatever, but you understand what we mean, and it's doesn't really matter what kind of word is put on it, what kind of label. In the basic, it's like putting light on it and putting attention so that it can be liberated out of your physical system.
Yeah.
And so that the source light can come into it and clear and clean. And so that as you say, the trauma, which is also a label, but if the experience is not stuck anymore and can move into the space, back to the source or to another place in the galaxies. So that it's like moving, getting the dance from the energies again, instead of getting stuck energies.
It is, and it's all part of be authentic, and being authentic is being aligned with all your parts, and being aligned with your higher self and with your upper self gives you the opportunity to clean that part that is still stuck. So authenticity is to stand up for that what is there at this now moment.
Yeah.
So it's the ball of authenticity that is like a magnet, brings everything to the now moment. So then you can clean it and be more happy in the now. So the main questions are always, am I happy at this now moment? And if I'm not, what can I do to change that? So being aligned with my now moment gives me the opportunity to look differently. Do I think negative or do I think positive? Those are very important, very powerful messages. So by looking in these questions, you can open your field to open up, to, I'm gonna say heal again, to be whole again, be balanced again. Yes, that's it for now.
I want to give some quotes.
Yeah, that's good, but this is enough information for now.
Yeah. For this topic we were talking about, we want you to put your hand on your heart. The hand on the heart is to connect to your own heart space, but also for us the frequencies to get into the right spot in your system. And these codes are close your eyes, because then it's easier to stay in the inner world and to open that space into the heart. These codes are meant for everybody who's listening at this right now moment, or re-listening to this recording, to clean resistance, to connect and open your heart, to enable you to be authentic.
Very good, thank you. Very good. And know that this is an ongoing process, and there's always a choice. There's a choice to do this process by yourself, and because that's the energy we move through our processes, and you can make bigger steps by asking help around you. And you can ask help around you. You can also connect with us. We have for first connection the 30 minutes conversation. That is a free conversation, so we can see and feel your energy, and you can feel our energy, so we can see what is possible for our next step. Yeah.
Yeah, and also we work together, we co-create together with Dana.Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And yesterday we made a recording, and in that recording we announced that there will be a workshop offered on Zoom, the three of us. And Dana was referring to Bazaar's channeling of the 3 A's, and acknowledge, appreciate, and allowing. And it's the triangle of energies of Patricia, Robert, and Dana working together. And we create a space, a safe space for people to rebalance or heal, or however you want to, what resonates with you. But the topic's called Energy of Awareness and Reflection in the New World. The date of this workshop is a Zoom workshop. It is in the language of English language. It's on the 16th of January. It's a Thursday, 11 o'clock Amsterdam time in the morning. And there will be a contribution asked for 21 euros, each person paid by PayPal up front. Be there, reserve your spot. The three of us will create a very good surrounding. You also are able to put questions up forward, and we will respond to these questions. It's all about the awareness reflection in the new world. So the three of us are opening up to help you, to support you, to guide you wherever you need and feel like.
Very good. So,
for now,
thank you.
Good morning.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Hope you enjoyed it. Give some feedback if you like. And we love you.
Have a lovely day, and think positive.
Aho.
Aho.